Right, so our previous video cut out, so this is video 4.2. We were about to insert the orthographic projection symbol. So instead of you drawing one out from scratch, what I've done is I've gone ahead on your Teams here, on your Teams page, on the AutoCAD file, I've gone and put, AutoCAD channel, I've gone and given you a symbol. So you can then take this, download it, right? Go to your downloads once you have downloaded. So and then you can click on third angle orthographic projection symbol. You simply highlight that, guys. So click and highlight, Control C for copy, and then we can go paste it into our drawing space. Okay, nice and small. It's quite big, but that's all the information essentially that you are going to need for this. Now, how I've presented the information now is perfect. What I would prefer to do, however, let's just move it across a little bit so that we don't run into interference with the border of the model view window. So I'm going to move this. In fact, I'm going to move it down to the bottom here because we want to be down the bottom. Let me just make that a bit smaller so it doesn't interfere with the border. Right, so that's the information we need. I want to move scale up, and I want to bring date down. In fact, I want to bring drawn by up as well. Date can come down too. Now you can have these closer together if you want, slightly closer. I'm going to position them. You can see they're all parallel with one another, and the rod guide as well I'm going to bring down slightly. Okay, so everything I think for me is set up nicely in terms of the title block at the bottom. Now you can make a simple title block. Here's an option. A simple title block. There we go. And there you can leave it at that if you want. But I would prefer something a little bit more thought out. Even if it's I've got a rectangle there, I've got a rectangle there, and after that, I quite simply can just go populate it with the relevant rectangles. Right, all the way across to there, we can drop it straight down. Date on that point, snap it onto that point, drag it straight down so we are parallel. And then all the information is quite nicely positioned here. I want to just add a colon to the date. You can get smart if you want to. You can change it. For example, you could then move your date up here to save space. Right? And then you could quite literally just divide this with an outline, with the outline. I could then delete that space because that's not needed. And then I can drop those down, highlight all of them, M for move, enter. And drop those all the way down to there. Keep them parallel. I've got my snap off. Keep them nice and parallel. And then I can drop this down as well. Right, and the rod guide can come down nicely. And then can drop that down as well. So now everything's a little bit smaller, a little bit more. Let me just open that slightly. Delete that, in fact. There we go. So the rod guide is now very obvious for us to see. Let me center it a bit better. There we go. Scale is in, date is in, who it's drawn by. You can obviously go and move these around if you want to center them a little bit better. And the orthographic projection symbol is in. So that is exactly as we need it. Very simple title block, very simple layout, and it's ready for print. So all I'm going to do now is go print. Continue to plot as a single sheet. Everything is as we wanted. We do not need to change anything. If we want to preview it very quickly, we just go preview, and that's how it's going to save as in A3. I'm then going to go and press print at the top, and for example, I'll go to my desktop and I'll call it rod guide. Enter, and there it is. Saves as a PDF, and you will then just submit that file onto your team assignment. That's the end of the first CAD task. We'll get a little bit more complex in the next one, gentlemen, and I hope you've enjoyed this and you've learned a bit.